I'm alive. I gotta stop moving in my seat because some people think I'm passing gas, as they don't have a car to sit in to do it. So we wanna go ahead and say what we know. Marcus, you were on Bancroft talking about when I come back, I'm gonna see if the Popo gonna talk to me. Now, the reason why Marcus wants to know, and not none of my family, if the Popo is gonna come talk to him, is because he be talking and telling. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm sitting here, minding my own business, and I hear someone say, let's see if she go live, right? But I got King Cobras. You know what I'm saying? I got King Cobras. Well, you gotta pay for my advice. I got King Cobras. So I done heard 6 fire trucks and ambulances today. 6 of them. I don't know why y'all seem to think that I'm the one that you could play with when you talking to each other. You talking to somebody named Tiffany saying ether. All of y'all in the town, these ones. You're not from the town, but you're in the town. I'm not the only one that could hear you. And when I don't address it, that means we got to go back over it. So I'm going back over it. It's no secret. I have an uncle that's very popular named Marcus. And I'm not talking about Marcus, my uncle. I'm talking about you. You 32. Because for some reason, you feel like you can say I'm her uncle. And when the archangel say Marcus, you feel like you're hearing your name. Because you are. You know that my uncle was in the industry. You know that for a fact. Because you did a song with Brad Leon, right? Not him in the chat, but you did one. The reason why it's coming out is because I done already told y'all I'm from the skull. I done told y'all that. Now, for some reason, you feel like I'm not this way in person. If you ever encounter me with all the BS you be doing, you'll find out. Since you know my uncle, you know how we get down. So why is you playing with me? There go the dog barking. You requested, see if you can make a dog bark. Now yours is barking. The reason why I'm ticked off is because y'all always want to use my name to play with. When I am already known in Frisco. I'm already known in Frisco. I'm not hidden. They know who I am. They see my picture right there. I don't know why y'all feel like because I'm not showing my face, nobody knows that it is me. Because you don't know me is the reason why you got an issue. But everybody that's important know who I am. All of these people you feel like he done got into it with, I ain't got no problems with. So when he sees it, he's going to know who you are. Because for some reason, you feel like you could play in somebody's face. You think that he's not tapped in. That's the point. That's the point. So when you start talking, we're going to see what come out. What else come out? Because I can wait. I can wait till a reading. You know what? Let me say this. These is wannabes in the industry. Now, you felt like you know who my uncle was because you seen me post him on my community section. Ding dong. You felt like you knew who he was because you do know who he is. You know. So now what you gonna do? So now what you gonna do? Now it's getting serious, right? Because you the one saying Junior every time you hear your name. Now it's getting serious, right? Because now I done said it publicly that that is my family, right? Now it's getting serious. Oh, he gonna see it. You trying to think of all the hitters he know. I know. I know. When you get ready to go to the TLs, make sure you tell Chocolate I said hi. Oh, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee is right. Why do y'all feel like I'm scared? I know so much about you, Marcus, that you shouldn't be in your mind saying nothing. Absolutely nothing. You know what I'm talking about? You sat there and you said 3 times crazy. I kind of remember him, but nobody knows this is old music, so I'm just gonna redo it. It's the reason why they named 3 times crazy. You know what I'm talking about? And that's Keek. So you don't know who you talking about in your mind, bruh. I told you I was from Hunters Point, not Fillmore. We different. The reason why I'm addressing it publicly is because I don't want to hear these goofs no more. I don't want to hear them no more. That's why. I don't want to hear them no more. I said, you want to know something? Reach out to me. My email is right there. And some of my old videos and some of my new ones, depending on how drastic the situation is. But what I'm saying is, it's regular hood dudes that have telepathic connection, psychics, NSVJs. It's not the ones that saying I'm an NSVJ, I'm an empath, I'm this and that, whatever else she tell us. I'm gonna say I'm not. It's regular dudes walking around here that could hear you. For some reason, you believe that they gonna think I'm crazy. You know how much stuff I done been through? They know. You feel like you know my business. I done told you why I got popped. I was with somebody else, and he was mistaken for someone else. Since you want to talk about Mead Street, you been over there to Mead Street? Because it's a whole bunch of town ninjas that want to know if you be over there on Mead Street. I doubt it. I doubt it. You ain't none of them that done did nothing to none of them OGs over there. You ain't none of them. This is why I said some of y'all hood dudes need to get a reading. Because these is goofballs, dweebs, that's running around here feeling like they can upset you. Now, he's going to say, when she get off, just clip that part so we can tell. Because that's what he do. Nothing gonna happen to me. Why you feel like you can tell everything about me? I'm not in the streets like that. I'm a content creator. You want me to shout your channel out? I'm just saying. I can shout your channel out. You want me to do that? If she say where I'm at, flag. How you gonna flag? This my content. How you gonna flag my content? You can't flag my content. It's for entertainment purpose only. Do you know what that means? When you went to your stereo, you said I'm about to just like that. I know whose stereo that is. And he get out soon. Ooh wee. The thing about it is, you don't know who I know, and you don't know them like you think you do. For some reason, y'all come from New Jersey feeling like you know how the town and Frisco energy play out, and you don't. For some reason. What they saying about the Bay Area over there that got you feeling like you SAFE? Because I grew up out here. So if it ain't SAFE for me, it's not SAFE for you. You know what I'm talking about? Clip that part. She's slick. She's slick. She know we gonna tell the popo. That's where she got that from. Where did you get 99.9999999 of your lyrics from? I done made so many playlists on this channel. I bet you I can find all of your lyrics in my playlist. Yours, too. Because every time I share something, you say, this is going to have to be a separate one right here, because this is different flow right here. I put Cam Bada right there for you, because you feel like nobody know who he is out here. I know who he is. He right there. I told you that is the shepherd. How she know so many? You wanna be me? Y'all remember I told y'all? I told you about that skit Latrice Allen did. That resonated so hard. He wanna be me. I appreciate you. Now I'ma say this. All adolescence is off limits. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Make sure you clip this for the popo. Because you are one of 8 that say, if we say something to the children, then they'll hear it. I told y'all there were some verts around here. And not Uzi. When I finish with you, nobody is going to want to do no music with you. Absolutely nobody. Nobody. You feel me? Now that you realize that J4N is a female, you can stop saying, I'm going to use that name. Y'all do too much. I don't know why you add me, because that's how everybody know it's you. Y'all not smart. The thing is, they start something, right? And they feel like they gonna finish it. With me, though. I don't know why out of everybody, they feel like that with me. You're gonna have some issues. I'm telling you right now. You know, there's a little legislation that's gonna be out soon about curves. Put a stalk in front of it. Specifically for content creators. You know why? Because a lot of people that create content, not just on this platform, get an upset. And it comes from people watching them and feeling like they have a gold mine. When I said, look at the statistics of how many content creators is gone within the last 5 years, just about, you would be amazed. And it's not my genre, because they're not open, right? You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of gamers, you know, because they always put themselves in places that they shouldn't be, feeling like it's safe. You know what I'm talking about? When y'all start realizing that the floss game is not conducive of you being around certain areas, then you'll learn your lesson. I am not a flosser. You know what I'm saying? I don't floss. Now, if I'm with my boss, I'm gonna floss because we can do it like that. You know what I'm talking about? Without no problems. But I'm low key right now. So you can use that too. Because apparently you like Frisco slang a lot. You gonna get in that studio, what you paying for, with your baby mama and girlfriend money. And you gonna say a whole bunch of Frisco lingo, and you not gonna know what you're talking about. Yeet. He just put a whole bunch of catchy lingo in a sentence and feel like he gonna sound like Kodak Black. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I don't know what this one wants to say he's my son, the rapper. I have 2 sons that rap. So which one? The hard one. The one he feel is the one. Ooh. You don't want to do that. For some reason, for me to be little old, big old me, they want to be me. They want to be with me. They want to talk about me. They want to upset me. And they want to be my offspring, spiritually and physically. Like, I kind of feel like what it feels like to be a celebrity, but I'm not a celebrity. I'm not in the music industry. I'm not an actor. So I don't get it. Like, why you off in tarot land playing? It's because you don't know what you're playing with. Now, since you want to dissect my life, when we go play that music, I'm going to whisper, he telling on himself. Now, how you like that? How you like that? I'm going to say, he telling on himself. just like that. Now you're saying the voices are changing. I know she in the car because we requested it. You want to hear your voice. I thought you wanted to hear Lucifer's. I thought you wanted to hear Satan, Baphomet, Juicy Bazel. Who you want to hear? Pon, Ball. Who you want to hear? I'll do you one better. Just say HELL Razors. I want to talk to you. Just say that. Because if you're really sick with it, so sick with it, you know how popular that song is? They gonna throw all kind of rotten apples and oranges and potatoes at you. He know the songs be like 30 years old. Because he 30 years old. You know what I'm talking about? He feel like that's old enough for him to remake it. 30 years. Let's see. He 32. That one's 36. And the song is about 28 years ago that he redid. And think nobody know. It's Boosie's song. You know what I'm talking about? I'm telling you, I'm about to get in there like swimwear. I didn't want to go live, y'all. This is what happened. To me, my job is done. But they get bored like little toddlers. And they want to go play in the bathroom. This one say, made me sound like a man again. In that voice. And she say, okay, granted. I'm an archangel. I'm a HELL Razor. I'm a Panthenage. I said, I got King Cobras. You know what I'm talking about? She got that from that song. Nope. I got it because that's what I got. You know what I'm talking about? I said, if you think I'm memorizing all of these dudes' bars, you oop it. I got King Cobras. You know? You want to see one? You know how you minding your business and you stub a toe? I mean, minding my business. I mean, their business. And you stub your toe like on the bedpost or something. And then you don't want to let nobody know that you hurting. So you hold it in. That's what he doing right now, y'all. Oh, she said it. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am telling a story. You know what I'm talking about? If it resonates, don't hate. You feel me? My era is not the era where we all capped in our music. Now, it might be a few lines, 16 bars. Yeah, He got 16 bars of somebody else's stuff. I already said if I get on the mic, I am going to set it ablaze. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all gonna be like, why I didn't think of that? Because you're not me. You know what I'm talking about? All I need is one. A one-hitter quitter. Like what he did to your jawline. What I'm talking about? He's trying to remember if my uncle hit hard. You talking about the camp? It was that Bradley on that made him say, that's what made him say, oh. I told you, you don't know who I know and who grew up with me. You don't know that. You don't know. So when you sit around there talking about she fat, they gonna be like, who? Ether? Just like that. I'm trying to tell you. They gonna be like, this ninja, he must don't know her. I'm trying to tell you. Town business, man. Doors open, man. Why she like the town? I don't know. It's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? All the time. That was my one for a minute. I told y'all. Like I have my, it's a couple of them YNs that I rock with. I know she's a female. Oobit. We not the same. The town is a vibe. But it's not the same when you a male. You know, they don't just, welcome you in there. When you a female, a woman, it's different. Well, it was for me. I wasn't no pass around, no ripper, no a runner, no ta-ta-ta-ta-tiana. I wasn't that. So you ain't gonna put that on me. Now you're a baby mama, though. I'm not the only one that know this is a fact. Now you want me to say somebody else? But you the topic of discussion. I want to talk about you right now. Because if y'all keep using my name to talk about Tiffany, I'm going to tell every last one of y'all name. I'm not going to drop the Addy because they already know where you at. I don't have to do that. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all the ones that felt like you could DOX me and somebody will pull up because who I'm affiliated with. You know what I'm talking about? So when my fam see this, because they going to see it, they going to say this is the reason why here. You know what I'm talking about? Then they going to know what it is. Because we bought it and rowdy. I don't care how old you think we is. Every last one. I'm trying to tell you, you're going to see something different. I don't like being in the energy of aggression. I don't like it. But when the big G say to my adolescent, son, tell your mother to go to the car. It's time to work. I gotta go to the car and work. Because you think children on the spectrum can't talk. And I told you, they talk when they want to talk. Mines do it all the time. So now that it's stated publicly, you can stop saying, I'm the one talking to everybody's child, telling them to do things. So the ones that hear what you're saying, because you think that they don't, already know who you are. Because it's almost Friday. You feel me? What my family is realizing is that I am a spiritualist, that I do spiritual work, real spiritual work. That's what they're realizing. It's a other side to being Jesus. It's another side to that. I spent the majority of my life under a doctrine that helped me to get to this point here. Now I'm in the big G's hands. You know what I'm talking about? Every day. Every day. When I told you that I know what a Asakio feel like, I was serious. If something like that were to happen to you, you would fall on your knees and ask for the big G to take it off of you. Like I did. It happened to me 4 times. For those that are perplexed, it's when somebody do a hakiti, a heart, and a kia on you. It is indeed real, and there are practitioners that know how to do it. You just can't afford the real ones. Now that I put out the, now say, we gonna find them, I don't care if it costs 10 racks. You got somebody that wants your head right now. And you want to spend 10 racks on what? Talk is cheap, M-O-F-O. You better worry about them king cobras. I said, which one of you ninja getting bit by fleas? You know I got a flea card, right? And they always quiet. This one say, I know either is in one of them flea bag roach motels like us. I mean, that's what he said, just like that. I know them fleas biting. Like for some reason they feel like, you know what I'm saying, they up here. You know, way up here with the big boys for some reason. They feel like they way up here. It's the same person, but they got an entourage. You know what I'm talking about? Now use that in your song. Use that. I be putting them on. Look. He was looking for a certain type of documentary. You know what I'm saying? He feel like he know every version of JT the Bigger Figure. He said, oh yeah, I forgot mandatory business. Woo, 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 woo. You just now realizing that he is a producer. Oop it. Like, You worried about somebody dancing through the video. You feel me? And he ain't never been about ever dancing through nobody video. Now, when you hear that voice, though, you know it's him. He mad right now. I need one of the Fig beats. You sure do. You really do need a Fig beat. I am not going to cap to ya. You need a Fig Aroa beat. You feel me? You don't know. It's like Goo Gops. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many dudes do he know in the industry? You know how old he is? Everybody that's important. Everybody that's important. You say he just regular because he done did that already. He show you regular. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all feel like he should be, flashy, flossing, like 40. 40 is in the camera all the time. You think 40 running around his house in mink coats? Let me just put this mink coat on like it's a Versace robe and eat this cheeseburger. Wiggle my toes else in these fur slippers. You feel me? Sprinkle me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he want to be in Poland so bad. Like, some people they don't even have their face in the camera like that. Like, they trying to do regular stuff. Like, regular stuff. But because you want to take their persona, which is naturally J4N's persona, you want to take her persona. Because don't nobody know who she is. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? This is what they do. Now, if you hear somebody if you hear somebody rapping and they say your name, that's him. Then it's gonna be like, who had it first? He gonna swear up and down it was him. Because he feel like he locked in the industry. What it is he paid for studio time. You know what I'm saying? We got some good beats. Y'all want to know, is he producing any beats right now? Ask him. You be in his live sitting there looking all the time. Why you don't ask him? Is she a fake car? I'm in my car. This got my name on it. You know what I'm talking about? I don't like that. Put your mama keys down, my ninja. We on different levels, I'm trying to tell you. I just want him to say something. Pairs up. Cause he's sitting there, they do call him Big Mark. You know what I'm saying? That's what they call him, cause he huge. You know what I'm saying? He every bit of like 6'9" or something. Big, stocky. You know what I'm saying? Big stocky. It's gonna be a brawl with that one. He ain't finna lay down and stay down. You know what I'm talking about? Lay him down. Productions. Yeah. When somebody just want to be left alone, there's no amount of money that you can offer them or promise them to make them come up out of retirement. See, that's what I want you to do. I want you to put it in the air where it's fair. Because the minute you start saying what you're going to do up there at the lake, I'm going to pull up. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to pull up. Now everybody that know it's me for sure gonna send him this. You don't know who I know in the camp. I remember when those ones was babies. This is what happens when somebody feel like they could put a T on you and they don't have no ammo or no pop pop, but they be talking a lot. Now, when she starts moving away from you expeditiously, you can then realize that you taught yourself into a void. I don't have to leave from where I'm at, but you do. That is it.